Have you ever been burnt by guest blogging? Wondering what I'm talking about? Watch on. Hey, I'm Kaylee from Better Business, Better Life, and today I want to talk to you about getting burnt. Now, some of you may know, but others not. Last week I was getting a hot water bottle for my grandmother who has a sore shoulder, and I burnt myself. There were some things I could have done to prevent getting burnt. I could have not filled the hot water bottle as much. I could have put the cap on a little quicker. I could have not caught the hot water bottle that didn't have the cap on as it dropped. Probably would have saved me a little bit of pain, a little bit of agony. But nevertheless, it happened. So what has that got to do with guest blogging? When you guest blog, you put a lot of time and effort. You do research into who to guest post for. You write the post to the very best of your ability and include a call to action to get people to come back and subscribe to your content because you want to be able to share with them and contact them in future. But here's the thing. Last year I created a blogging tour to promote a new ebook I had created. And I would love to say that I put a lot of research into who I was going to guest post for, but I didn't. Now that's not to say that the people I guest posted for weren't lovely. It's not that I didn't want to guest post for them, but it probably does mean I didn't get the rewards that I was hoping for. Well, by not researching the audience size of the blogs I was posting for, how engaged they were necessarily, and just simply by not necessarily making sure that they were perfectly suited to my niche and had my target audience spending time on them, I wrote 21 blogs in 21 days and had very little to show for it. Say I was able to write a guest blog in an hour, that was 21 hours that I was writing the blog tour without formatting, without sending it to my host and helping promote it, without thanking them. I sent thank you cards to everyone, and look, I enjoyed the tour. I'm glad I did it, and I appreciate everyone that hosted me. But the return wasn't great. I got minimal new subscribers from it, and it was a big learning curve for me. It was a lot of work, but not a great reward. So what can you do about it is you must research before you pitch to guest post somewhere. So making sure that your ideal audience is spending time on that particular website. Making sure that the readers are engaged. Do they comment regularly or do they share content? Making sure that they're engaged so that the odds of them taking action when they read your call to action for your opt-in incentive, making sure that they'll notice that and click on it is really, really important, or otherwise you could be spending a lot of time working for little reward, just like I did. You will get burnt and burnt out guest blogging very quickly if you don't target the right post. I'm not saying to you, go and target the biggest blogs you can find. They aren't necessarily the best places. Some are, some aren't. The critical factor is how well does their audience match your ideal audience. Always keep that in mind before you pitch to guest blog somewhere. I hope you found that tip helpful. Definitely keep it in mind. It's something that I could have done a lot better before my blog tour, and it's certainly something that I learned from and have done much, much better moving forward. By doing so has meant that I average 40 new subscribers per guest post, and that I do get real rewards and real results from those people that subscribe because they are engaged, they are my ideal audience, and my offers, my paid offers, do suit them. So do the research and you will find that guest blogging is a really, really rewarding way to grow your business.